Do you think we can save the house? Unfortunately, laddie, I don't think we will. We need to evacuate. Okay? It's got a bomb inside. A what? A bomb? Yes, you heard it, a bomb. Jump in. Guys, apparently the officer just told me they're going to evacuating now the whole area because there's a bomb in the house. He's told us to get in. No, he said he's not allowed. Oh, he's just told me he's going to stop traffic from coming into the property. Oh, okay. And I said, fair. Fine, doing. What's going on now? They've caught. Look, oh my god, they've caught the stop traffic. No! Okay, getting by, losing track of days, losing sleep at night. So guys, he's died. Two weeks later. It's 2 weeks since he died. Farmer Bill is no longer here. And Farmer Bill said he wanted a royal send-off, guys. So look who we've got here, guys. We've got the police here. Right. I don't think you could have any better send-off than this. Are you ready? Here we go. Warning, flashing lights are in this video. One sec. So guys, we're going to like the public part his house now. He was a well-known farmer around where this farm is based at in this place. He was farming here since he was 14 years old. His dad used to own the farm. So it's a family-run farm. So it's been a sad time for the neighborhood. It's going to hit the whole neighborhood and the whole of the farms around here hard. And it has sadly had to come to an end. We all get old. But no one in the town thought Farmer Bill was going to die of what he had. Guys, he actually, well, no one knew how seriously ill Farmer Bill was, guys. So Farmer Bill was keeping a big secret from everyone, guys, the whole time he was alive. He knew he had cancer. And he sadly died of cancer. As the funeral car drives past, everyone is cheering. We will remember you, Farmer Bill. Farmer Bill was the knownest farmer on this land. As I said previously, guys, he was the first farmer to ever farm here. He brought the cheese industry to this town, but somebody who he bought land off didn't really like him. And the funeral cars drive away. And sadly, that brings us to the end of Survival Story. Survival Story, guys. It's been a pleasure hosting Survival Story. But guys, can we all just host something together? Thank you.
Looping this is sad music from G Spotify.
So as the police arrive back, to where they all begun. And then the ambulance also follows on, guys, because it's part of the incident. They all would like to remember Farmer Bill. He was a farmer since 1989. He was here before any other farmer was brought here, guys. He was the first proper farmer in this town. He is what made this town a thing. And the ambulance parks here outside the church. And then the police car spins around. Inside where Farmer Bill used to live. In honor, he turns this. Oh, and he crashes. And he turns his sirens off. Sorry, love. This lady needs to cross because she's been to a funeral, so the ambulance moves up. As you can see, the whole of the nation is down in this town. They all are driving past Farmer Bill's home. And the police. Alexa, play sad music but with no sound effects and copyright free. So guys, that brings me and this series of survival story on Farming Simulator 22.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
So guys, that brings me to a close of Farming Simulator Survival Story Series 1, Episode 5. Farmer Bill was a known farmer around here, as I said, guys, in the story at the end, but he sadly died of cancer. He knew it the whole time, but he didn't tell anyone. He couldn't even tell his most trusted colleague Jess, who wanted to know who would tell something was wrong. And unfortunately, the farm is in debt. We're going to admit it to you now, guys. Here is how much the farm is in debt. He was that much in debt, guys, to the farmer. And he couldn't do anything because he had to pay a lot of money for cancer treatment privately because the NHS wouldn't help him because they said, "You're too old, we can't do it." He was like, "No, I can pay for it." But unfortunately, the cancer hit him hard. He got rushed to hospital. Someone poisoned him as well in a drink, just like me and you drink, guys. I put some juice or something. And I need a drink then. And unfortunately, he passed away. He was born in 1985 till 2025. Thank you. With it, yes. Yes, I'm here at Farmer Bill's farm. Yes, so guys, breaking news on Farmer Bill. As you know, guys, there was a fire and he was privately, something in his drink was made him ill. Well, guys, I can tell you right now, guys, from life here at Farmer Bill's farm, I'm in the van, guys, because we can't go to property because there's a big police investigation going on. What's actually happened? Basically, guys, he wasn't died. He didn't die by being poisoned. He died of cancer. No, wait, yeah, cancer and what? Pneumonia. So, guys, he had stage 1 cancer and he had pneumonia, and unfortunately, he passed away. But yeah, it was very sad, guys. But that is the live news. And currently, right now, guys, the police are investigating what caused the fire. Shall we ask? Officer, what caused the fire? Hello, I'm PCS, so Bill Nickens, call the number 6286666145, and I am from the local police force. What currently we found was caused the fire was somebody broke into his back window and smashed it, and basically put the fire on for him. That it'd be nice, and we found out it wasn't. He then put too much wood in and bet in the house. Luckily, Farmer Bill was outside doing the garden at the front at the time, and then he noticed. But he went back. He went to investigate what it was. He had 3rd-degree burns on him, everything like that. But he didn't die of the fire. He died, as you heard on the news, of stage 1 cancer and pneumonia. But yes, we have found the criminal. It was a farmer called Farmer Peter Smith. It was Farmer Smith, sorry, not Peter Smith. Guys, I have that much going on. Pete Smith, Farmer Smith, because he bought some land and never paid him 25%. Said he'll pay him back when he can, because he didn't have the money at that time, but he said he would. And then he didn't obviously pay it back in time, so Farmer Smith took it into his own hands and set fire to his house. He has now been arrested, guys, and will be in prison for sentenced to 6 years in prison for criminal damage and burglary. That's the latest from us. And now back to the studio to you, Dougie. Oh, so thank you, Frank, for that. Yeah, so there you go, guys. You heard the breaking news. Farmer Bill was not murdered like we all thought. Sorry, poison murder, whatever it was called. He died of illness. And yes, guys, the person has been caught. That's all. We will miss you, Farmer Bill. Sometimes a load of messages come through, flooding through. Farmer Bill was the best farmer in the town. He was the best at making cheese. # Team Cheese. And from that message from all his colleagues, and his apparently sent us this message. Farmer Bill, we'll miss you so much. We always will remember you and love you. You'll always be in our hearts. Especially that cheese you always used to make us. Nobody knows the recipe because we never found it. But we have just found the recipe. And you use # Team Cheese. We'll miss you, Farmer Bill.